Hello everyone, in this video I will try to show you how to do the headshot track by Rythmind on the Loopstation. So first I will show you the preparation for the track, so every settings that you need for the whole track and some additional settings. So let's start with the tempo, which is a tempo of 133.2 BPM. So let's start with the input effects that you will need. I will use an EQ because my mic is a bit too low for the hi-hat and the snare. So I use a EQ on input A, but this one is optional for the track. This depends only on you and whatever you want to do with that. On the input effects B, you want to put a panning delay, which has the property of 100 feedback, which means that the sound never stops. So even if I disable the track B, you will have the sound coming from the panning delay. You want to make sure when you start the song that your knob is at the minimum. That way you can select the panning delay and do the main melody. You want to put the time to 12 milliseconds and then we will change it during the track. I will show you everything. In input FXC, you want to set up a filter that we will use with the panning delay. The type is low pass filter, rate of 0, depth of 0, resonance of 0, and a cutoff of approximately 40, 35, 40, it works. Step rate is off, and that's it. Also, you want to make sure to set up on input FXC the granular delay for the last drop. The granular delay will have the first time of 29 and we will change it during the track, a feedback of 98 and a level of 100. For additional optional effect, I will use a dynamics for my kick, which is type low boost and dynamic plus 20. Okay, so the last preparation that you need is that you need to clear all the tracks and you want to lower the volume on the last two tracks. This one will contain the last drop and this one the snare roll at the beginning of the track. Now for the track effects, output track effects. On the track effects A, you want to set up a modulator, ring modulator, with a frequency of 0, a balance of 50-50. Also, still on the track effects A, you want to set up a synth for the last drop, which is frequency 0, resonance 50, and a decay of 100. The balance is 50-85. On track FX B, you want to set up a lo-fi of bit depth 8, sample rate of 1/27, and a balance of 50-50. You also want to set up on the track FX B the tremolo, which we will use for the last drop. Rate is this, depth 90, and level of 100. And the slicer of pattern 01, rate this one, and the depth of 110, but it really can be 120, it doesn't matter. So make sure to have the lo-fi selected for the B and the ring modulator for the A. And for the C, only one effect will be used. It's the granular delay, which has a time of 65 and a feedback of 50 and a level of 50 as well. Also, you want to make sure that the track 3, which is the headshot track, and the track 5 have the effect track enabled. This one can be added later, so it's not mandatory to have it at the beginning. Just a final statements. The first track will have the kick and the hi-hat. This one will have the drum. This one will have the main melody with the headshot. This one will have the last drop. And this one will have first the snare roll, and then when you delete it, you will put the last drums part. And for the last settings, I will show you the measure I use for the tracks, which makes the tracks stops by itself, so I don't have to stop it manually. So for the first one, I have it in 3, so this one doesn't stop unless I stop it. This one is 3 as well, but this one is measure of 2, which is the main track. This one is 3 and this one is 3 as well. Okay, so make sure you have everything set up. So here I will use EQ for my snare and my hi-hats. This one is the panning delay of time 12 milliseconds. This one will be the filter for the main melody. So let's do it. Headshot. 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 Headshot.